Bloodstone, bro.
Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome to the Board Game Spotlight. We got something special. Board Game Spotlight, Board Game Closet. I'm just too used to saying that, and that's because I got some great people with me tonight. So the one and only James Hudson is here, and I think we're going to be playing something that you've designed, right?
Yeah. This is Bloodstone. This was actually the very first board game I ever designed, but I was too chicken poop to actually make it into a game way earlier. So here we are.
I can understand that because now I see it, and now I see what you put into it. So yeah, coming out with this first thing might have been hard.
I didn't know what I was doing. I figured maybe a small family card game made more sense than minis and dice and everything nice. So here we are.
All right, great. Well, it's not just you and me. We got some other people here. Who else is with us on the stream tonight?
I reached out to that old LTN crew, and I was like, hey, do y'all like to punch people in the face? And Bubba and Chris were both like, hands ripped. Not Matt
yeah,
so much.
absolutely.
Not Matt. Matt's more like pacifist Matt, humanist Matt.
He's too nice.
I'm here to hug.
Some other game.
He's like, you got any hugging games? And I was like, nah, this isn't a hugging game.
Well, yeah. So let's not do that tonight. No hugging tonight at all.
No
right?
hugging allowed.
All right. So
maybe we change our name to Punch Thy Nerd. I'm down for it.
Hey. Okay.
I think that might be against the bylaws or something.
I'm just
right?
gonna go.
We wrote the bylaws.
Domain.
So.
Yeah.
The knuckle sandwich, a Jesus knuckle sandwich. Bam!
Absolutely, man.
All right, so tell us what we got. I'm just going to lean on you because I know nothing other than it looks amazing on the table. So tell us all the goodness. You got
that makes me feel so much better because I don't know how to play this game either. And James is really confident.
I looked it up on BGG like 15 minutes ago.
It's got like a 3 rating.
Brag.
Overproduced. It'll be late.
Oh, it's a Skybound game. Got it. Okay.
So the biggest things to know about this game, right? There's 2 buckets, and I'm gonna video game talk for a second. You got PvP and you got PvE. We are stuck in this arena. We are some of the most elite champions of this world, and Vanera, who you can't see, but that's kind of her silhouette back here. She actually has possession of the Bloodstone, and it grants her some crazy powers. One of the powers is she can resurrect people from the dead. Now, I'm going to get a little bit of lore going here. It's not really resurrecting anybody from the dead. It's just like super healing, because if you die, she can just essentially heal you up enough to bring you back to life. Like if you've been dead for a hot minute, she can't bring you back. Okay. So it's just like advanced healing. That's really all it is. You're not like a zombie. Anyway, just so we get into the canon.
Thank you for clarifying. Now I'm ready to play. Yeah.
That was my first question. So
I know, right?
Good clarification there.
For her entertainment, think Bloodsport, really, right? Like we're in here.
Ooh, yeah.
She is showing everyone in this world that the most elite champions kneel to her power by making us fight to the death, and then she resurrects or advance heals them back to life and puts them back in the prison. And whenever she feels like watching this is what we do. So what we're doing tonight is we're going to play the PvP mode, the most basic. I'm just teaching the game. We're learning mechanics, but just know the game has many layers of adding to this PvP. And then also, as I mentioned earlier, it has a PvE element where we run a gauntlet of like raid bosses. So then we work together as a team to try to kill these raid bosses. Because Vanera, she gets bored thematically. She's like, I've got bored watching you rip each other apart. So, hey, here's a fire demon. Enjoy that. Or here is a
she sounds like a delight, frankly.
She
sounds like a real treasure.
She's really great. Hold on. Can I do the thing? Look at her. I mean, I will say that the Bloodstone is starting to have an effect on her a little bit.
I would say that, yeah.
Right.
Is that
it is Saturday.
That looks so good, though. Look at that.
David Kegg, I gotta brag on my artist. David Kegg, he's really helping me like really flesh out the world as well. Flesh out pun right there. Look at her flesh.
Yeah, I get it.
Put the board down. Here we go.
Put the board down. Shut up. Play the game. Did I put it down right? It's hovering. It's doing something weird. Every time I try to move it, that's what happens. BTS. The other thing to notice is there's still a lot of prototype art. Like this little art piece, this isn't going to be final art type of thing. But yeah, so just Bear with us, team. Okay, so here's the main mechanic of the game. Everyone has these 3 red attack dice. All right. And on your turn, you will get to roll these. This is going to determine a whole lot of different things. So you give those a roll, right? In this case, I rolled a 2, a 4, a 2, a 4, and a 5. Those are all unique numbers. Nothing matches. So you would have access to what we call your singles ability. Everybody's board here, their player board, has their options on there. And you'll see, I'm looking at my Calvio board because I'm going to play as Calvio. He is our little shadowy priest looking fella. So my single ability for him is levitate. So I would have access to move up to 2 spaces away, ignoring all obstacles. If you land on an obstacle, remove it. Had I rolled, for instance, a 2, a 5, and a 5, I have 2 matching symbols. So we've dubbed that doubles. So if you get doubles,
I'm following you now.
see the dubs? Here's the dub
They're
menu.
locked in.
You can tell this board has not got the cool art and graphic update the other 4 boards did, but alas, we are working on the game. I have these 2 abilities that I have access to. And you can always downgrade if you choose. If I wanted to be like, it's more advantageous for me to use my singles ability, I can do that. And on the rare, odd, well, it's not odd. It's just, mathematically rare, 0.000625, something like that, that you roll what we call trips or 3 identical numbers. You would have your ultimate. All players have an ultimate. It's gross. It does lots of bad stuff. Like in my case, I take control of another player and immediately gain an extra turn using them. So whoever's, built themselves up to be really wrecking ball, I'm going to take over. I'm going to mind control them and start smashing everybody else with them. It's going to be great.
That's pretty epic.
Not it.
Okay, so that's the general basis of how this works. Also, just so you know, this total, the sum of whatever your numbers are on these 3 dice, is also your attack power. So in this case, I would add up 5 plus 2 plus 3. I'm hitting whoever my target is for 10 plus any modifiers I have from my player. As long as people are in range. You'll notice on your board, you should have, y'all should have yours in a different place than mine. But your range is going to be, I'm sorry about the Yawazi board. This is another one of those weird TTS things. Bottom left hand shows the little 3 movement symbol. And then on the bottom right hand side is the target is your range ability. So whoever you're targeting, you got to be able to hit them. When you attack in this game, you can either attack and then move, or you can move and then attack, but you cannot split it up. Cool. So let's talk a little bit about all these really spiffy dice that you're seeing over here. Let's go over here to Bubba's board on Sinrig. Sinrig,
now we're working.
The archer, they are pretty BA, as the kids say.
It looks exactly like you, Bubba.
I know.
Actually, the kids don't say that anymore, but anyway. So you'll see this multi.
The adults do, yeah.
This is every character has usually some sort of dice. Some can be dice that go out into other players' hands. Some can be dice that they add to their own active dice pool in general. So like normally this would sit here on your active dice pool. Let's just say that Bubba had rolled some doubles on a previous turn and had added a multi-strike dice to his hand. What would happen now is when on your next turns, you'll get to roll all this. And then if this activates, you get the multi-shot ability, which in this case is add a multi-shot die to your ice pool. When activated, Sinrig deals full attack damage to the main target and half attack damage to all other enemies in range. So,
you guys just want to go ahead and forfeit now, or you want to play the full game? I'm cool with either, really.
So that's an example of a dice that benefits the champion's hand. Now we're gonna go look at Brock over here. Oh, Brocky Pants.
That's me.
Looks alarmingly familiar.
Yeah, I see it every morning in the mirror.
Yeah. This dice, this is a bleed dice. It's under Brock's doubles ability. When Brock attacks somebody, he would give them this dice. So let's say he gave it to Sinrig. And then on Sinrig's turn, Sinrig is going to also have to roll this bleed die and then take that amount of damage. They're bleeding. Ouch!
What a terrible. I'll roll my own dice. Thanks very much. Yeah,
that's that stings. And then what's going to also happen with that ability is with bleed, you'll also get some blood energy, and I'll explain blood energy in a second. Cool. So you get the general idea, right? There's some dice that you'll add to your own hand to give you buffs. There'll be some dice that hinder other players and mess them up in some way. And then as far as these go, Bubba, or Jimmy, like these bleed dice, you could put all those bleed dice on the same player where they're just gushing blood everywhere, and you're just dealing, or you can spread them out to all of us. Whatever you want, they're yours to do as you see fit.
Shall I? Yes.
Let's talk now a little bit about rolling singles, because when you roll singles, like in this example over here where I rolled a 2, a 3, and a 5, that usually sucks, right? That's usually your worst spell, your weakest spell. So one of the things you'll see these little bags of dice here is that anytime on your turn that you roll singles, for your next turn, you will have an option of adding a temporary attack die or a blood energy die. Now you're going to have to choose. Here's what they do. Temporary attack die is like having a 4th attack dice. So it's going to increase your damage, and it's also going to increase the odds of you getting doubles or triples, right? Those odds just get better as you go up. Hey, look at that. You would resolve your turn, and it's just like the word says, temporary. At the end of that turn, once you've hit your doubles or triples, it goes away. Now, in the weird case that you would have rolled, say, still singles, you do this process again. So if you wanted to add another one, you can. If you don't choose that, you can choose the blood energy die. And the blood energy die, you'll roll it with your hand, just like we've been doing. And then on this result, you'll go to this little purple counter over here, and you'll add that number to it. When you get to 20, you get to flip over this this little Bloodstone token that we have, this temporary art. Please don't pay too much attention to it. And you now have access to your ultimate on your turn. So you can choose to activate your ultimate if you want. So you can build toward unlocking it without having to try to roll natural.
Oh, I like that.
Okay,
I like that.
Now it's a game.
Here
we go.
But there's some strategy there. Do I want to just punch really hard and try to get other things because I want to really maximize my dice pool situation, or am I just going to go? I want to get 2 or 3 of these and just whack them all. All right. The other big bucket of things that we need to talk about, and then we'll probably have enough information to get started, is this deck of cards. So everybody has their initiative cards. This is going to determine who goes when. All right. So if you flip these over, or if you grab them up, y'all can grab them. If you hover over that deck of cards, if you hit 6, it'll just add them to your hand. There you go. Look at you. What you're going to notice, top left-hand corner, it's going to have a number. And at the bottom, it's going to have an ability. It may have an ability. Some don't. It just depends on everybody's asymmetric. But in this case, I'm going to pull out my number 1 here, let everybody at home see it. This is, if you play your 1, you are trying to go fast. You're trying to go before other players. If you're playing your 6, you're probably going to go toward the end of the line. So it just depends on when you want something to activate and when you want to try to go in the round. Obviously, toward the end of the game, when your health's getting low, you'd prefer to go before other players punch you.
Kind of makes sense.
But you also get these abilities at the bottom. So like in this case, this one that I threw out here says choose a player, look at their hand of initiative cards, and I get to discard one. So Calvio, he's kind of smart. He kind of messes with people's stuff. So just be ready for that. You'll notice usually if it's a slower initiative, it has a more powerful ability, right? So that scale kind of swings the other way. And there's some really crazy stuff on some of y'all's cards. So play them wisely.
I'm about it.
So what we do when we're getting ready to play is you'll choose whichever card you want, flip her over, because when it's in your hand, it's face up to you. So you'll want to flip it over before you put it out here. Drop it down on the table, and then we'll reveal at the same time, and we'll see who goes when.
Did you already say what I was reading my abilities? Did you mention what the lightning bolt is?
So the lightning bolt just means that the ability that's on the bottom. So normally Your ability activates when it's in your turn in the initiative. So if there's no lightning bolt and I played a 6, whenever it's my turn, then I activate that ability. If it has a lightning bolt, it's on reveal.
Gotcha.
It's an instant.
Got it.
Okay. I think I actually covered everything. Oh, we all start with 100 health because this is the intro tutorial. Normally you would have like 150, but we're going to play to try to pack this into an hour. We're going to play with 100 health because y'all are going to be punching the crap out of each other. Not me. I'm going to go run hide in the corner.
Let's do it. I'm ready to make some people bleed.
Okay.
What?
Wow.
Get out of here, Jimmy.
That's
Look at
Crying out loud,
look
man.
at those sculpts. I mean,
a little disconcerting.
Oh, we let him on our stream, and this is how he treats us.
Nope, I don't want to do that. Nope, not that. Yep.
All right, so right now we're choosing initiative cards. Is that correct?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. Now, if there's a tie, the way that we break ties in this game is it defaults to the card below it. So, like if you'd have played a 1 on the previous and you had a 5 on top, and Jimmy and I both played 5s, we would defer to the card below it to break the tie. Sinrig, you got a card over there?
I'm
Let's go, Bubba. Let's
playing this game.
You're on the clock. All right. Flip 'em
I'm
over,
ready.
kids. I got a 5.
I got 4.
6.
Ooh.
Hey.
Or is 3 better? Three's good.
So you're going to go first. Yeah.
Okay. I didn't want-
Did I do a good one? Or?
Yeah.
Did I do it right?
I just love the idea of this barbarian James Hudson guy being really sheepish and kind of standoffish.
He's like,
Okay,
He's a shy
shy
boy. He's a shy
Hey,
boy.
Hey guys, I'm here for the arena fight.
Yeah.
Well, you got to friend him on Facebook first, and then you can
That's right.
Okay, so it says I can assign a bleed die to any player.
That's right.
Pass.
That's right. So you can just hand one of those pups out to whoever you feel froggy.
those goes.
1, 2, 3, not it.
Uh, who's straight across from me? I don't know who's who, so don't feel like I'm
James.
picking on you.
Yeah.
So.
No. The other straight across.
No.
There you go.
Yeah.
Yay, it wasn't me.
Straight
Usually I get
across.
picked on because you're the designer and you played this the most, so everybody just piles on me and I die instantly. It's great.
Absolutely. That's
Can I change
I'm
my
about
mind?
I'm about that plan.
All right, Jimmy. So now that you've done that, you'll just grab up these. And since we've got plenty of room on the table, you can just leave this stuff out here. You don't have to try to like leave it on that board. Give those a roll, and let's see what you got. Okay, you got some singles. You got a 2, 3, 4. So you're gonna have access to your cleave, which I don't think anybody's close enough for you to be. Oh, well, maybe, maybe.
Okay, so I am.
No, not maybe. Mm-mm.
No. Okay.
You're not gonna
So-
because you need him. He's got a range. The Fox got a range of 2 with that big old pole axe. If so, for instance, if you could get to right here, then Yawazi and Calvia would both be within 2 spaces, so you'd get to hit us both. But you're just short 1 range on being
yeah,
able to
definitely
get
go
us.
that direction.
So I still need to move though, right? Is that
Yeah, you're gonna want to do that. You're gonna want to pick somebody to punch.
okay? So I can move. Is my movement 3?
It
Or
is.
2? Okay. So, but I can go here, right?
Oh,
yeah.
yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Actually,
yeah.
that's the only one you can go to. That's
Yeah,
crazy
yeah.
that you would find that.
is
Okay. So I went there, and then now I do the cleave thing, right?
No, you're just gonna
Hmm.
punch him for
Oh,
your total there, which is 9. So 9
Nice.
damage.
I just eat it.
take that. Take that.
Now,
Okay.
Jimmy, you got to choose because you rolled singles for your next turn. Do you want a temporary attack die or a blood energy die?
Oh, we're going blood.
Yes, that is.
yeah, let's go ultimates. All ultimates
want-
all
just
day.
leave
want
it.
this
You can just
bleed
leave it
die
all
back?
up here in your
Okay,
pile.
got
Yeah, just bleed that back.
Yeah, because Vrock's ultimate is probably one of my favorite. He just adds a d20 to his attack total every turn after
that's
he
it?
unlocks it.
What a
Wow.
jerk.
Just raging around.
Power that up.
off the face. All right, Cindric's next with a 4.
All right, here we go.
Where's your ability? What are you doing? You may have
I get
unlimited
unlimited
range,
range.
but you can't move.
What?
Yeah. So, do I roll first or do I just?
I
punch
would.
first?
Yeah, I would roll
Yeah,
first.
let's
That way
roll
you can
first.
see what your
Yeah.
options are. Yeah, don't forget that bleed die.
I would rather not if that's cool. Yeah.
I was
Wouldn't get out
trying
of roll
to
there.
remind
Ah,
you.
Perfect.
That's 2 damage.
Good roll.
That's 2 damage. And Jimmy, you're going to get 2 blood energy from that as well.
And so I just eat that immediately.
Uh-huh.
And then I got singles here. So that's pure shot. When you attack, choose 1. Hit all enemies in a straight line, or add 3. Oh, are you in a? Oh,
No.
not.
Yeah, you don't have anybody that you can line up for a straight shot right now. So
Well, that's cool.
You can just
I will
pass.
just add 3. Yeah, I'll add 3. And I really am, James. I'm going to be real, man. I'm worried about you.
Thanks for facing him the right way there, Jimmy. Appreciate that.
So I'm going to go ahead and add 3 to my attack. So 5, 9, 12. 12 to James.
Oh, to James. That's me.
Yeah. Well, for most of your life, yeah. And then
the North remembers. Okay.
I get nothing. I don't get to add a die yet, but I can add a.
Yes, right. You rolled singles, so you can add a blood energy or a temporary attack die to your.
I'm gonna blood energy.
I would just say go ahead and y'all leave it up here on the table. Or
I'll leave it up there.
You'll forget it. Yeah, you will.
Do I keep this blood die? This bleed?
Yeah, it doesn't go away.
You're bleeding out, my man.
That's so stupid.
Is there any way for him to get rid of that ever?
He said that's so stupid.
There are some cards in hand that can do some things to get rid of dice, but not usually. This is a beat 'em up game. This isn't patty cakes. Okay. All right.
Hey, I would just like to say this is nothing like Monopoly, which is what you build it as when you ask.
Yeah. What the heck, man?
Well, listen, I want to give. Listen, mine says I can give one of my reflect dice to somebody. I'm going to give you Yawazi because I don't think y'all know because you haven't played the game yet. Yawazi,
that's true.
Yawazi's gross. Yawazi's is a glass cannon.
I mean, I was looking at this whole like roll 2d20 damage on my ultimate. I'm pretty psyched.
What I'm going to do is I'm going to give you a reflect die. Let me tell you what the reflect die does. When activated, you reflect. The reflect deals the damage to the attacker equal to half of their attack damage. So if you try to go, when it activates, you punch somebody for 24, you're taking 12 to yourself.
Now you can do that if I'm attacking somebody, not you.
It's just when it activates. It doesn't have to be me at all. Yeah, I'm just putting it on you because I know you're going to spool up a bunch of damage, and this is just a smart play to give you.
So you're going to want to go the rest of the game without doing damage.
But it only check it. It's only got a 50% chance of going off, so it may sit in your hand the whole game and never actually activate, which will piss me off. Well, okay, but now I'm gonna take my turn. Oh, double! What do I want to do?
I did not move on my turn, and that was like an active choice of me not to do that. But could I have moved even though I'm in quote unquote engaged? Is there any rule about that?
What do you mean? Your card said you couldn't move, right?
No. I just chose not to.
Oh, so if you use the unlimited
but I
range
can't
of the card,
I can read.
Yeah, have moved. Right.
Yep.
But you could have ignored that and been like, I'm just going to do my normal stuff.
Well, to be fair, I did ignore it, but
here's what I'm gonna do. So I have this ability called negate, and it lets me remove a die from any player's active dice pool.
Oh boy!
So here's what I'm gonna do.
Oh boy!
Your bleed die.
Hey, yeah,
but you cannot hit me.
For how long? What's our truce?
That's not a binding deal.
Until I say so.
I will go until the first elimination. How about that?
Yep, that's a deal. Okay. All right, I'm going to remove the blue die out of your hand.
Baby. Yes,
it's gone.
This negotiation. I didn't know this was part of it.
We do
alliances are forming
around with that D20.
Man, that dopamine, right?
Oof. Hey, right, Jimmy, do you want to be my ally?
Oh yeah.
Okay, great.
We'll go 1, 2.
Oh yeah.
And I'm going to shoot.
We're teaming up here.
Yawazi, you're getting punched in the face for 13 damage.
Oh, brother.
Yeah, that's real nice.
What's that math? 87?
Yeah, something like that.
Who knows?
Oops.
Ooh, see, I'm glad. See, you went ahead. You went straight to the Power Blast dice. I know about your kind, Chris. I know about you.
It's just got a real pretty fireball on there. I figured I'd go for it.
So here's what your Power Blast does. You've got an ascending order of a 7, a 9, and 11. So you're going to be adding the 7 directly to your hand. All right, and whenever that's 7 up, that's 7 damage to add. This just adds damage to your total. So yeah, he can spool up 25, 30 point hits, easy peasy.
All right, so I'm rolling these now.
Yeah, go ahead.
Here we go.
Reflect, die, reflect, die,
Yeah, just remember you want to roll low.
Yes.
Give me a friggin' break.
Wow. Hey, good roll, Chris.
Yeah.
Good roll.
What is this garbage, man?
I don't know how long the truce is going to last like that.
Oh, jeez.
All right, so here's how this is going to work. All right, so you still rolled singles, so you're going to get to choose a blood energy die or a temporary attack die for your next turn. Okay. You've spooled up what looks like 21 points of damage.
Is that what it looks like?
Come on.
That's the math on that. I will tell you that you're going to eat 10. What is that? 21. It actually rounds up, so that's 11. So you're going to take 11 damage, but this goes away. This only happens once.
Oh, well,
happens,
that makes me feel so much better.
It's gone. But it has done its job, and I'm happy about it. And now you have 21 points of damage to just lay waste.
That's going to go straight to you, my man.
Really, me?
Yep.
Who could have thought?
That's just no question.
This is so shocking.
Grab one of these.
We did not see that coming.
600.
Oh man, not my partner. No, come on.
Hey, does this pyroblast die go away now? I just had it for that one turn.
No, it stays.
Oh, come on.
Yeah.
Get it.
By the way, he also has these ignite dice over here. And they kind of work similar to those bleed dice, except they have an exploding crit side. And when they crit in your hand, they do. Where's it at? Where's it at? Where's it at? There it is. When that goes off, it does 8 damage, and then these return to you.
Whew.
So they don't give you any blood energy like the bleed die from Vroth, but they can be hurt. They can be hurtful.
I love it.
Okay. So everybody, that was the first round. Everybody survived. Way to go. You're gonna pick another card, play it face down, and we'll go to round 2.
Oh, what's that?
I have not played Calvio in a while, so
Oh, I should have moved.
oh, that was good.
Oh.
I want to do this one. This one sounds fun.
Yeah, let's do it. Let's try that.
Yeah, there's only one person at the table that hasn't taken damage.
Is that Jimmy? Is that stupid barbarian?
Yeah.
See, this is one thing I love about this game is I don't have to build anything into the rules for there to be focus on who needs to be shot next. You know?
Oh no.
Like it naturally happens.
Look, y'all don't need to pay attention.
You're being off.
Don't mind the
quiet
shy
over there,
barbarian, okay?
If y'all
Nothing to
want,
see
That's the
here.
rules.
I typically take the cards and stack them kind of like this. So that way, because you do need to reference the number underneath it sometimes. If you just do a little thing like that. All right, let's flip them. If there's any ties, then we'll be able to go. See, like right here, me and you both play 2s. You're going to break the tie with me. So it looks like actually Cinderig's going to go first.
So, okay. So you said you break the tie with you. Why what was the tiebreaker?
So we both played a 2, but our previous card, we used the speed of the previous card. You have a 4 and I have a 5. And you
Perfect.
use-
Okay, cool. So mine says mark your target this round.
Yeah.
And is it the mark ability on my board, or
That's right. So let's talk about Cinderig's mark ability because it's pretty freaking neat. You're going to give, that says 2 mark tokens. We actually changed that, so just ignore that part. It should be 3. Give 3 mark tokens to a target. On the next attack against them, reveal 1 and apply the effects to the damage. So whoever you attack this round, you're going to give them these 3 tokens.
okay?
All right. What this means is it's going to be a little shell game. The next time someone hits them, it's almost like if you've ever played a hunter in Warcraft, it's when they put the mark on a target, they get extra damage. And so it's going to be a little shell game, and you won't know which one you're picking. And if you, for instance, if you flip this one over, they're going to take an additional 5 damage. If they flip this one over, it's an additional 10 damage. Or if they flip over the one with the die, it allows you to pick a temporary attack die or a blood energy die to add to your hand.
So by you mean whoever's been afflicted with it,
no,
right?
I mean Cinderig. This is a Cinderig thing. So now you're putting the mark on, say like you put it on me and Brock comes over and punches me. That still does more damage. You're essentially making somebody else juicier to go hit, not you.
Got it.
But
okay,
in the case that you need to punch them as well on the next turn, you can totally do that too.
Okay, that
I would
that's
put it on the guy that's not taking any damage yet.
yeah, absolutely,
Sounds good.
100%. Obviously, that's what we're gonna do.
But now that you know what's going on, you're ready to roll. And,
Yeah, so I'm gonna do that. I want to mark. I'm gonna mark old Jimbo here. I'm just
well,
throwing
it's
these
got to
things.
be your target. So you might want to roll your dice and see what your options are first, and then make your decisions. Because what you can do, this is the cards letting you mark someone. You're still going to get to do probably some sort of ability from your dice as well. So you're going to combo.
Combo.
All right,
No, or
so
not.
that's well. Does that count as doubles?
Doubles.
No, the blood energy doesn't count toward that. It is its own thing accumulating for your.
Nice
for your,
try.
I'm going to go ahead and give you your blood energy since I'm over here on your board. So there you get your little onesie.
Oh, crushed it.
Now you do have access to your pure shot. We aren't in a good position for you to. Oh wait, actually, Brock and me. Like if you were to move here, you could.
Yeah, I can
shot
move
through
first.
both of us.
But I can't because we have an alliance and integrity is important.
No, nobody says you have to. You're a person of your word.
What? Are you trying to lambaste me here on stream?
I'm just saying.
Yeah, I
Do
am
the right thing, Bubba.
I am gonna hold our truce.
the
But
right
I'm
thing.
gonna mark you, Jimmy.
Okay.
Come along.
I will take the mark.
So here, you'll just grab these three. They'll get handed to him.
I'm gonna let you do that.
Put them face down.
then-
I've done a lot of this TTS stuff, and I'm gonna go ahead and mix them up so he doesn't.
Look at that pro TTS
Whew,
shuffle right
wow.
there.
Do you know which one's which, Jimmy?
I'm not watching. No, I don't. I wasn't paying attention.
I can even put them in a drawer and then pull them out randomly too if I need
Get
to.
out of here with your drawers. Okay, so I've got 10 damage plus whatever is coming on there, right? Or can I? It doesn't activate now.
No. This is going to be after turn, but because you're doing a pure shot, you still got to add +3 to him.
Okay, yeah, so 13 to you.
Ouch.
Whew.
And you can move now if you'd like to not stand right beside him after you just shot him.
Yeah, that's a guy you generally don't want to stand next to, I think.
I'm gonna go. I got a movement
At
of
least 13. Is that what you said?
Yeah,
Yeah.
or more. I mean, whatever you're feeling.
And you rolled singles, so you can choose another blood die.
Taking a blood die for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Now, do those
Blood
blood
die.
die always stay in your hand?
They stay in your hand until you unlock your alt and flip over your token, and then they clear. And then
Dang,
if you
okay.
want to get it a second time, you have to build back up again. Okay, my turn. I get to do things. Okay, so check this out. My ability is I may re-roll one dice during the next player's turn. Now, this is a mechanic that's in the game, and it really happens a lot more in the PvE, where our abilities, the way that we kind of aid each other, is based on who comes next. But you don't get to talk about what order you're going in. So you're trying to surmise who you think is going to be going before or after you, and then try to make these abilities is the most efficient way possible. But in this case, whoever goes after me, which is going to be who goes next?
The Shy Barbarian.
I can pick up one of his dice and re-roll it. So if it has a result, like if he rolls a natural alt or something, I can be like, nah, let me re-roll it for you, boss cat. Okay, dubs again. Woo! Here's what's gonna happen. Yawazi.
Hey, I have this. Does this work?
Yeah, he actually can't be targeted by effects this round.
Dang it!
Yeah.
Woo! Let's bad timing or good timing on your part.
Hey James, if you want to change the rules, man, that's completely fine.
No, I kind of want to go hit Brock though, just
Let's
because.
Go.
Reasons, and also let's do this.
Proximity might be part of it.
Proximity helps. Yeah, you're right there. I'm going to give you a reflect die, so you get to roll that on your turn.
Okay.
And it's a tiny little plink of 12. No big deal. Like a big strong barbarian like you doesn't even notice 12 damage. You're like, what was that? What was that? Someone tickled me with a feather.
I do feel like I would be the kind of guy that would stop and reflect when I hit you.
Oh, wait. I just hit you, so I get to do this mark business. All right, so let's see how much
my
extra
gosh.
damage happens here. Woohoo! I'm gonna give an extra mix. I'm gonna flip this one. Oh no!
Ooh-wee.
Dang
Hey,
it. All right, so no extra damage, but Bubba, you get a temporary attack die or
Love it.
another blood energy die.
let's go blood energy.
Good lord. I'm gonna bring back your marks. As you'll notice, you only have 2 sets of marks, so you can only ever have 2 marks out at one time.
Yeah.
Rocky Pants, you're up. What did your card do? You're doing +6 movement. You can go wherever
Go
the
wherever
heck
you want.
you want.
Oh, he did play his Uggs, so
So
Boots with a
okay,
fur.
so I got to roll all these things first.
Yeah, you got to roll all those things. Oh wait.
wow.
Wait. You know what? I get to reroll one of these for you. I'm gonna reroll the reflect dice for you.
Oh, is that the one? What do you know?
Hey,
This guy.
It's not very much. Look at how
Low.
small that is.
Yeah, I
Well.
probably should have waited till you spooled up, but I picked this card this round, so it was now or never.
Yeah.
Okay, so I do have doubles, and then I get 1 measly blood point.
Yep. So you did that. You're gonna take 4 damage from my reflect die, and that'll resolve. It'll come back to me.
Okay, and then I have with my doubles, I have the ability to do a bleed.
Uh-huh.
I think that's going to be yours, James.
Oh, thanks, friend. And that
Yeah,
means
he's
you're
not
also
making any
hitting me.
friends at this table.
Oh man.
That also means you're hitting me, so that's great. Super duper. You could also charge. That lets him, but you don't really need to do that since you'd already spooled up all the movement that you could possibly need this round. So,
Okay, so is this yours, sir?
yeah, this
I'm
is
not
my
sure
pile
where
of
you're at.
goodies right here. Just throw her down over here. I'll that's good times. Thank you so
Okay.
much.
And then, so then you take that 6 or 7 damage.
7 damage. Plink, plink, plink.
And this goes back to the bag. And I guess that's my turn.
Going back to the bag?
The blood die.
No. You keep that.
Oh,
You keep rolling that until you unlock your ult.
That ultimate, Jimmy, you've earned it, or I mean, you will.
You hope.
Yeah,
gotcha.
at some point.
All right, Fire Mage kid, who can't be targeted with anything.
This freaking guy over here.
This guy.
Ah,
Keep
Hey,
that
what a
what a
bloody low.
terrible roll.
what is
I'm
this
proud of you.
Keep
garbage?
it low. Keep it low.
Oh my gosh.
Keep it low.
Hey, you want to re-roll one of these for me, James?
I don't have that ability now.
I
Sorry.
heard that's a thing you do. Well, I got doubles, right? So that's kind of cool. Pyroblast.
Yeah, you could choose to add the 9 to your incoming hand, or
I will do that.
okay, glass cannon. He's going for the
So
pure.
that'll go out there. I don't get it yet, like the damage of it, but I'll get to roll it next turn.
That's correct.
I
Nice.
get one of these guys.
Who are you shooting for that 6 damage?
I
That's
do
the-
6 damage within a 3 range. I guess I can move,
You could.
or I could just hit the guy that's already in 3 range of me.
You could.
You also could.
Yeah,
a double
let's do
cut.
that.
Do it.
Great. All right. Well, just so you know, I'm already down to 54 health.
Oh man, hey guys, that's my partner. Oh come on.
I actually didn't know that, but now that is good information to know. So when you
All right,
said
so
you
that's
were
it
going to
for
be
me.
a partner with him until the first elimination, is that him being eliminated?
I'm not going to say that would be the
It's
best case
shaping up
scenario,
to be that.
but
Well, I'm done with that.
okay.
New round, huh?
Yes.
Yes.
Hey James, while we're picking cards here, what was walk me through like your design diary on not doing defense?
So I wanted this to be a beat 'em up game, like a meat grinder, where there's not a ton of math of like, well, okay, so you did 14 damage to me, but I've got 7 defense, and we've got line of sight, and I wanted this to be simple that you could come in, chunk dice. I wanted the focus to be on this exchange of these custom dice into everybody's hand, because we're doing what we have to do right now with TTS, but this game is so much fun in person. Because you're just handing dice to each other all over the table. You're picking up like 8 dice. Like Chris over here is already up to 6, and it's the 3rd round, right? Like he's gonna have just like 18 dice in his hand at some point. He's gonna be like, oh my God. And you'll get to an ending that has these crazy endings of like, Chris is already dead, but he had ignited me earlier, and I still have the ignite in my hand, and it kills me, even though he's already dead on my turn. And Brock wins by default because I blew myself up. I mean, it has these crazy endings that are just.
I love it.
Yeah,
I love that.
Plus, I'm not good at math, so I didn't like having to do math.
Hey, man.
There's something really appealing though about the simplicity of that. You know, it just makes it a lot more accessible, I think, for people.
Well, what it does too, as well, is PvE gets way more complicated as far as like the mechanics that are there, and so having a nice streamlined base system allows us to layer on all the things that we wanted to do in the PvE boss fights. It's good. It's good. I'm biased, but it's good.
Yeah.
Good.
I'm gonna be.
No, that's cool.
I'm gonna be a jerk. I like being a jerk. Let's be a jerk.
I really do like the mechanic for the blood energy and getting your ultimate, because you're not just hoping and praying for triples. Like you can eventually every game get to use your ultimate.
So typically like I said, we're playing an opening tutorial health wise. We would normally play with 150 health, and typically everybody's going to get their ult at least once. But then sometimes, you might have a crazy game where like Vrock gets 3 ults and he's rolling 3 D20s in his hand, which is good for him, but also makes him a target because everybody's like, we should probably kill that guy.
Flex. Let's go.
If you can. All right, we flipped the cards. I'm talking. You guys start getting me talking about mechanics, and I'm going to do it. Yeah, I did it. I got a 1.
I got 5.
1. Great. All right, so check out last. This is one of my favorite cards of Calvius.
Oh, great.
Player, look at their hand of initiative cards and discard one.
Jeez.
Oh.
Hey, Chris.
I see your purple hand hovering over here. Get out of here.
Hey, buddy. Take
Oh,
a look at these.
Here, you were kind of asking for it, Chris. Sitting over there playing the game and whatnot.
Yeah. We're gonna wait.
Yeah,
We're gonna
sitting next to him.
We're getting rid of this. No shield for you. Here, you can have your 1 and 2 back. Yeah, I don't want you to have a shield.
Ooh, wee.
Gone.
Hey, Chris, that was a great card.
Now your
Thanks, Ted.
your initiative cards, you can't pick them back up unless there's like some ability that allows you to do things. Like maybe Calvio has one of those. But once you've used all the cards in your hand, then you get to pick up all your discard and you have all your options again. Okay, I got to punch stuff.
So you get Chris, you're gonna cycle through quicker than us. Am I interpreting that correctly?
Yep.
He is now, yes. If we were playing with Leanne, the rogue, she only has 4 initiative cards, so she cycles even faster. And her ultimate is she upgrades her initiative deck. So those 4 cards go away, and she replaces them with better 4 cards. And they all have 0s, and then she just always goes first because she's like, stabby. Think, 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 think.
Oh.
Wait, there are more. How many characters are in this game?
There's 8.
For the love, man.
There's 8 of them, and they're all very, very asymmetric, which is fun and also a lot of work.
Yeah.
I bet that was a lot of
balancing
work.
for sure.
Oh, come on, guys. There's only 3 abilities. He's fine.
I take 2 damage. Jimmy, you take your 2 blood energy for that. Well, I tell you what, when I first designed this was like a Magic player's dream because I would take it to a local FLGS and play it with them. Each player had 6 abilities, and it was called a blood menu. And so then you would choose out of the 6 abilities what you wanted to do. It was a little too complicated.
This is like blood in and out.
Yes. This is the Carl's Jr. of that.
There's a joke there somewhere.
Okay.
What? No, that wasn't like this joke.
Negate. I can remove a die from somebody's hand. Not from my partner. You're doing great over there.
Hey, man,
You got to target someone other than me.
Your ult is going to hit me as well. That's the only thing about Cindric.
Maybe.
He's got a lot of those purple dice over there.
You know what? Here's what I'm going to do. This isn't going
That's
to
true.
affect right now. No, I'd have to shoot you, so I don't want to end our partnership. Just
Yeah, come on. We got a couple of rounds left.
You know what? I'm gonna hit.
Yeah, you know what you're gonna do. Just do it.
Yes.
Listen, I only
Do
got
what
8
must be
damage.
done.
I am so sick of that purple hand coming over here into my play area.
Hi, friend. Hi, friend.
Ridiculous.
Isn't Uwazi's art freaking hot? Like I
It
love.
looks really good. Oh,
So-
hot. I see what you did there.
Ow. 8 damage, Uwazi. Sorry about that.
This is
Somehow
really cool,
I feel
man.
like that's a lie.
Sorry, not sorry.
Yep.
What did you decide on a release window for this to hit Kickstarter?
Kickstarter. We wanted to do November, but right now I am not sure the state of the world come November.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, that's fair.
So we might wait till January.
Okay.
I really want to do it in November though. I really do, but I've just got a lot of people within the company that are saying we don't know if we want to do anything because November could be pretty crazy for the US.
Right.
Well, just tell them if they want you to come to work in November, then they'll put the game on Kickstarter. Make sure you say
I'm telling you, we've made it's almost a 4-minute fully animated. I say fully animated. It's animated trailer with original music, original song. To intro.
You wrote them?
Just a thematic intro. It's not even. It's not like a Kickstarter video. What's up?
Chris asked if you wrote the song, and I just assured him that you wrote it on
guitar. I did write the song.
Wait, for real? You did?
I didn't mean to.
Oh.
I had a lot of help, but yeah.
Right on,
Just,
dude.
you know, one of those
So
stumble upon.
just another tool in his tool belt. The Renaissance man.
It was mostly just because I couldn't afford to pay anybody else to write it. So
I know that life. Yeah.
who is next? Old Rocky Vrock.
Yep.
Rocky Top.
Rocky Top. Hey, whoa! You gotta give your. Hey, man, you're skipping your ability there. Gain 1 blood.
That's fine. Just let him.
You're gonna want to throw that in there. No, we want him running around with that D20. It feels good. Go ahead and roll that like you put it in your hand, friend. Oh, snake eyes. That's worse.
I'll take my 2.
At this rate, I don't think anybody's getting their ultimate.
I think Jimmy's doing great, guys. Just leave him alone, okay? He's doing his best.
Okay, so I did get doubles again. So I do my double thing.
My double thing.
Which would be when activated.
They might want to get punched.
Hey, man. I think it's Leanne has the most here.
Now,
13,
Jimmy, I'll make
and I could charge.
No, you could move to this spot right here.
Mm-hmm.
You could bypass doing your doubles and use your single ability of cleave, and then I would be, and Sinri would both be in range to take that 13 damage. That's stratagems.
That's an interesting way to work our partnership, but I respect it.
This is for the good of the stream, Bubba. It's for the good of the stream.
You're not technically breaking it because you're taking the damage. So I respect it. I respect what you're doing over there.
By the way,
so 13.
Here, by the way, you could have moved to here.
Oh, don't try and take.
Sinri has the most. They have the most. Hill, that's fine.
What's done is done. All right, so 13 for you both.
You can't pull
You would say that.
13, you say?
Mm-hmm.
Ouch, I'm 39, kids.
All right, I'm going to try to roll 39 damage.
You can't. That's what's sad. Cool. But you're next. So do the thing.
So this says I can cast Cone of Flame.
Yep.
Can I move before I do that?
You can.
So which way does this thing
So
go?
if I were you, I'd roll your dice first. I always roll dice
Okay.
first
All right, let's
because
do it.
at that point you kind of see your options can kind of unfold. Oh, ooh. All right. So go ahead and get yourself the 4 blood energy. Do that accounting bit first. You did singles. So your single ability is ignite. So you can ignite someone and you can also cast your Cone of Flame. So essentially anybody that you can get from your, I'm going to rotate this for you. That would
I have
land,
doubles, though. I got 2 6s.
That's true.
Well, that's your opinion, Chris. Okay.
So, but you're going to do this regardless. And this is going to get out from your adjacent to you,
Okay,
right?
so it's going that way. Yeah,
Let's just say if you move yourself over here, like you could hit both of us with that.
Yep,
if
that's
you were
the one.
able to, you don't think you can get all 3 of us?
Let him
Yeah, you
finish.
can't get all 3 of us.
I can only move 3 spaces, though, right? So 1,
Yes, that's right.
2, 3. Yeah. 1, 2.
Yeah, if you move right there beside me, you could get both of us with the cone.
Yep, that's the one. That's what we're about right here.
Yeah, That's probably the best move.
I think it was right here. Yeah. And then you got your dubs. So that's just essentially
it's just going right there.
boom. Very
Perfect.
tedious.
Perfect.
So is that how it's going to work in the real game? This is amazing.
Yeah.
You're saying
Just
that's
drop it on their head.
If I get the deluxe edition and it doesn't clip through the mini, I'm sending it back. I'm like, just be ready for the email.
So how much damage did you do? You did 12,
So
13,
this is
20. That's 20.
so 20 with the cone of flame
Yeah. Well, what are you
and
doing
with
your
whatever
dubs?
I choose.
What are you doing with your dubs? Are you going to pyroblast some more?
Did that hit me?
Or should I just ignite?
I'm trying to make sure I know.
That's
Yeah, I'll
true.
do another. Let's do another pyroblast.
Jimmy,
We'll just-
of course it did.
Just
You're
fill
going to get the
that
last
out.
one. Great.
Yeah,
All
let's
right.
just
So
fill
give
that
me
out.
that 20 damage. That's perfect.
I took it. Yeah, I'm down to 63 now, which is more than.
And then I got to pick another person for just the straight 13 damage, right, from the pyroblast.
Oh,
So
No. What do you mean?
no. Well, because I did cone of flame with this card,
Yeah.
and then I do pyroblast with the dice. Is that just adding this die, or do I also
Yeah.
do?
The
Damage
pyroblast
again.
is adding it to your hand for the next turn.
Okay.
Can he
So I'm
do
done.
2 cone of flames?
No. That's why him dropping down to either doing the pyroblast and adding that ability, or dropping down to do an ignite would be his best move, because he can't do 2 cone of flames.
Okay,
This card is just letting him say, like, I get to do this no matter what.
got it.
Right. And then in his case, you're always going to be able to combo that with your single, because you can always drop down if you wanted to. So even in the case that he had already got all of his pyroblast dice out, he could ignite somebody as well with that card.
Gotcha.
Combo.
Combo.
Okay, so you've killed me. I just want you to know that
No,
hope
you're doing
when I
fine.
die, I've got 19 health left. When I die,
Hey, it's a flesh
if I
wound.
can get
You're
one
fine.
more reflect die in your hand, I am going to keep dropping those in. I'm going to kill you from the grave, and it's going to be great.
I am. Yeah, this is gonna
Okay.
blow up in my face for sure.
Here, just take
I
this
think
counter. It's got 300 on it.
Cindrig, you're left. You get to add a multi-shot to your hand. So
I will do that.
do the thing.
All right, let's roll.
Ooh,
Let's roll all these dice. What do you think?
Dimms is a lot of dice.
Let's bring them out here.
whoa, my goodness.
Oh, that's a good roll, too. Oh, look at that blood
Hey.
energy.
Dubs, and I'll
Seven.
take 6. Yeah.
Look at that garbage damage roll. That is the worst.
Yeah, I'll take 10 on that.
It's 11, but whatever.
Bingo. Yep. I added 10. I did the And then I'm gonna be
But it's 11 total, right?
6,
You have
7, 8,
one, so it should
9,
be
10,
12.
11. Bingo, math. I got it. It's different in other games I play. 2, we're doing 4 damage total. I can do multi-shot.
So if you add another multi-shot to your hand, all that's doing is giving you better odds to activate that ability. It doesn't
Right.
allow you to do it twice. It just, like, if they both activate, then you just, like I said, had better odds of getting that ability out.
Sure. But what I can do is do my pure shot, right? Like I could take advantage of that.
Oh. For sure.
Yeah, so let's do that. I'm gonna move here,
Uh-huh.
Don't.
and then I'm gonna hit these mofos
Oh,
right
I
here.
guess the truce is off.
Well,
Oh,
you know
I'm
what?
sorry. No. I'm sorry. You don't have a purple base. That's throwing me off. Okay.
Sorry. about
Well, no, you're fine. Let's go ahead. Do I need to move there? I think I kind of want to. I'm gonna do that, and then I am going to. I'm gonna take the other multi-shot die,
There you go. Truce
and
all the way to the end. I like
Yeah.
it.
well, I'm just afraid it's gonna backfire. If I mean,
He might know something you don't.
I've been there before, you know.
Okay. All right. All right. So going into the 4th round, some of us are looking pretty rough. Some of us are in. The rest of y'all are in great shape. Y'all just like me.
Some of us and the rest of
Bubba
y'all
at?
got it.
76.
Hey,
Yeah.
I'm
Guys, I'm
Yeah,
not
we
even
need
sure.
to start
about it.
chipping away at that fool.
Don't worry about it.
I'm gonna flip this over. This is gonna be fun.
Oh, we're in the next round, huh?
Yeah. Go ahead and pick your next dealio.
Let's see.
I was about to just freaking waylay everybody with that.
Oh, guys, come on. I wouldn't worry about it.
Sorry, I'm like a mother hen with the dice in TTS. I'm over here just arranging your board for you.
I love it.
Put the thing out of there. All
That's
right.
one less thing I got to do.
Everybody pick a card. Flip them.
Yep.
I got a 3.
3.
5.
A little 1.
Ew.
You do a 2? Jimmy,
Look at these guys.
No, I'm a 5.
It did that. It does this sometimes.
I'll go last again.
All right.
Oh, no. I will not
One,
go last.
all right. One goes first. That one's easy.
Whoop. Sorry, I'm super laggy, so I have to like wait a few seconds before I like. Okay, there we go.
Got it. Oh, reflect. No.
Wait, low
What
roll, though.
In the name. Come on.
Hey, at least you got your 9. That
All
saved
right,
you.
well, that's doubles.
You got 6 blood energy, so you go ahead and grab that.
6.
don't
That's
forget.
awesome there.
All right. So
Pulled up a
ignite.
13-point hit.
So I could ignite somebody and do 13 damage.
Yep, that's right. So you can 13 damage and hand them an ignite dice.
So I'm going to move.
Yeah. There's someone right here.
1, 2.
I think Jimmy's lobbying.
And I'm going to do the old ignite on my boy here.
Oh.
Hey, pass. Thanks.
So I'm gonna grab it for you since you're
What was
laggy.
it? 13 damage, we said?
13 to Cindric's face.
13?
So it takes you down to 63.
No, thanks, man.
Enjoy.
675 name.
How about just 63?
Yeah, I'm working on it. Give me a break.
I'm next, yeah, right? Okay, just so y'all know, my card says I may take no more than 10 damage this round. Any additional damage I may direct
Ugh.
to the other player. So,
That's cool. What a cool
Punch me if
card.
you
Well, I'm
want.
glad I didn't select you because I didn't read that card you played.
well, I waited till it was my turn to read it to you.
Yeah, I bet
If you would have punched me, I would have brought it up at that time. All right, but I got to go roll these dice and bleed myself to death. Thanks, Jimmy. Just a 1.
Oh, hey, that's not bad.
That's a big roll,
That's a
though.
big boy roll, though. Jeez.
I really want to get my. Oh, that's not me. I don't get that. Jimmy, you get a blood review. I get to control another player for a whole turn if I get an ult, which is fun. Especially if Jimmy's got his like D20 in his hand. I just get to go whack everybody with him.
You may not get that far, friend.
I know. No, it's not looking so hot. 14.
I mean, that sounds like a fun thing to do, but
Hey, Jimmy, I'm gonna just, this blood dies in my hands. I'm gonna zap you. Pew pew.
Okay.
14. And I'm also gonna give you a reflect die because you're gonna get that ult in a second. That's gonna be great. And then I'm gonna go 1, 2, 3. I'm gonna scoot
you back in
Bye.
away.
scooch away.
Bye.
We call that a scooch.
So with this bleed die, that just gives him blood energy, or you take damage from that too?
That's right. I take damage, and it also gives him blood energy based on the amount of damage that it does.
That is a cool
I
leech.
gotcha.
I like that.
Yeah, it's fun.
You did say 13, right?
I
Yeah.
did say 13. No, I'm sorry. 14. 14.
Just go ahead and take 20.
Just take as much as you like.
Just round it up.
Round that up.
Round it to
Round
the
that
nearest
thing
Yeah, I
up.
10.
think 14 rounds up to 20.
All right, Cindy Riggs, you're next.
I will go ahead and roll
Oh,
these dice.
I'm glad I didn't punch you. You've got a 5 damage reflect this round.
Look at all these. Look at all these.
Y'all are like powered up. Look at
Holy
that. Wow.
Crap.
Well, one of those is a bad die for him.
Oh, come on, man. What a trash roll. 5, 6, 7.
Just blame TTS. That's what we do.
Did you say
So he takes 1 from
you
this
got
ignite.
19?
Yes, I know. That's what I'm saying, man. Like it. Sorry. 2. I got
Okay,
doubles.
you take 1 damage from that ignite.
Okay,
I typically
what
tell
it
people to do all their maintenance first. Grab your blood energy, take any damage from anybody else's dice, then go for your turn.
All right, so I did pull doubles, and we're hitting 7. Do I want to mark? I think I do. I think I want to mark. I'm gonna mark. I'm gonna mark Chris.
Woohoo!
Do you have to?
Here, I'm gonna grab
The
these.
rules.
To do that thing.
I'm gonna grab these
The rules,
because them's the breaks, bro.
And then that's. I think I should probably. I'm gonna GTFO the heck out of here and go this way.
It's funny how everybody's
that's my-
spreading out all of a sudden.
That's my turn.
The sudden. Cool. All right. I think it's the barbarian's turn.
Oh, I didn't look at his card. What's this do?
He gets to hold on. He gets to. Oh, you should have already done that. Jimmy, did you choose somebody to remove a die from their hand?
No, I haven't. I was thinking I had to wait to. My
No, the
turn
lightning
to
bolt
be-
means you do it right away.
Missed it.
Do you wanna remove this ignite die?
I wouldn't.
Fire blast die.
Yeah, I would probably remove.
Got something in my throat.
You know,
What
one
do-
of this,
what do
maybe
these
just
do
get rid
right
of his
here?
bleed die. He needs some help. I'd get rid of that bleed
What
die
about
for
this
him.
right here? Let's boop. Okay.
No,
All
we
right,
got an experienced
so here we
gamer over here.
Yeah.
All right.
Now I
Did you
got 'em.
Okay. All right.
I didn't grab them all. There we go.
Got some singles. Got 6
So
blood energy.
I'll get. Okay.
Reflect. Come on, reflect.
And then my singles would just allow me to cleave.
It would, but everyone has spread the heck out, so that's not
Yeah.
gonna happen.
Stay
So
away.
Going around.
what is it? Or you can take blood energy equal to the highest value attack die. So in this case, you could gain 4 additional blood energy.
Instead of
You can't
attack.
cleave. See what it says there
Okay.
on that little guy? There's always an option for these AoE spells if you can't do the AoE thing.
Okay.
That ultimate is
Yeah,
a
I'll do that.
little
So I
too
get
rowdy
4.
for me.
Okay. There we go.
Who you gonna
Yikes.
Who are you gonna punch?
I can move
You can move. Was it 3?
3.
3 hit 2. So everybody's within your range.
Hey, quit pinging over there, man. I can ping too.
Wait, I think we're going this direction
Yes,
here.
love it. We had an alliance, remember?
Nah.
You're gonna attack me when I specifically asked you not to.
I did not hear that. It was cutting out.
You did.
Yeah,
you did
that
8
connection.
connection. But Jimmy also know that he's got his thorny damage reflect on, so he's reflecting 5 of that damage back at you. So
Yeah,
Well,
you
I
probably
should've-
should hit me. Come on.
I should have read that, huh?
I mean,
Too late. Took his hand off his piece.
Yeah, man.
is it chess rules?
Yep, chess rules.
Where was I? I was here, right?
Just
Oh my
hypothetically speaking.
gosh.
I think I could come here instead, then, right?
Yeah, there it is.
This is
Okay, there we go.
unbelievable. Can we get a ruling on this?
Yeah, I think
I'll allow it.
Oh, by the way, you're marked as well. So Jimmy,
Hey, this is the best.
give
This
one of those.
game's- This game
It's
is
the worst thing
amazing.
that's happened.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, that's nice.
Yes. All right, we are definitely taking an attack die because I'm gonna hit that ultimate. Don't you worry about that.
Oh gosh, you're gonna wreck our faces. It's gonna be
Well,
great.
that's the hope. Yeah. That's what I came here for.
Okay, that's it, right?
Was it the last? That was the last thing. Jimmy, go ahead and grab yourself for your active pool. You rolled singles, so a temporary or a blood. Since you're at 18, I would probably suggest a temporary attack die, since you're probably gonna, even if you roll snake eyes, you're gonna set that off next turn.
Yeah. If you manage to not hit it, we should probably just give you this game.
We should look into that.
Oh wait, how much damage you do to me?
8.
Where? Oh yeah, 8. Mm-hmm. Dokie.
Pretty
Love that
rude.
James is at 19.
Yeah, I'm just hanging out. Everything's fine, fam. Everything's
The
fine.
next closest is 49. It's so good. Oh, I'm sorry. We're picking a card. Okay.
I'm just going to put reflect dice in everybody's hand, and when I'm dead, I'm just going to watch from my grave as everyone explodes themselves.
What did you say the blood to activate my ability was? How many do I have to have?
20.
So you're there on your next turn. You're good to go.
Bring it.
You're going to get to roll in that D20 and add it to your attack damage for the rest of the game.
Hmm.
Are we ready?
I am ready.
Mhm.
All right. Flip him if you got him.
You got them.
Ooh-wee.
What is it? Oh, TTS, come
Couple
on.
ones.
We got one job.
I'll go first.
Well, hold on. TV timeout.
Excuse me?
My number 6 says swap this initiative placing with any other player.
Of course it does.
I am going to make. Let's
Oh
see.
gosh.
No, let's make Jimmy go last since he's about to get his ult.
Love it.
Wait,
I'm
you're
pretty sure
going- wait.
Bubba's going to get his ult too.
No, Bubba, you're going last because you're going to hit me with your ult. So,
Aw,
I'm
come
swapping
on.
with you.
I love it.
Friend.
I
Yeah.
love it.
Okay, yeah. No, that
I'm
makes
not attacking you.
it
I'm just
makes
swapping our
sense.
initiative. That's friendly.
That makes sense.
That's friendly.
You're a smart guy.
Okay, I'm
Making
gonna
a
roll.
good environment to keep the relationship.
We got to be friends after this. Like, that's the
Oh,
problem.
I
This
thought
isn't
I
a one-off
rolled
game of
my
Gen.
ult. That was-
These rolls, man.
Holy.
He's got the least amount of
Can't
dice,
even
and he's
make
rolling
that
more
happen.
damage than all of us.
Jimmy, you just got 2 blood energy from my bleed
Oh.
die. So you can go
That's
ahead
an
and
ultimate.
you can flip that little cat daddy over. And we'll deal with your ult when we get to your turn. We'll deal with you in a minute.
Let's just kill Jimmy outright so we don't see his ult.
I'm about
I
it.
think I'm going next. So
Yawazi, why don't you partake in 14 damages?
Gosh.
And I will actually, let's do this.
Gotta read my ult over here.
Yeah, I don't need to levitate yet. I'm just gonna give you another reflect die. Yeah.
This is unbelievable.
Now the way this
Not
works,
the dude's about
is,
the ultimate over here.
when either one of these go off, they both will clear. So it just gives you a better
Oh.
chance of making it go off.
Okay.
I would rather spread those around to everybody if I can, but
Yeah.
you were the one getting punched, so that's just the way that works.
So
All right.
is that the same with all of those special die? You were saying the same thing about my multi-shot and
It depends
Yes,
on
the
the classification of the spell. But if we're going to have a certain classification that operates in that way. So yeah, the multi-shots, the reflex are like
Got
that, but then there'll be a different classification like the bleed die that stays with you and persists the whole game.
Yeah.
and you can add multiple bleed die.
and they stack.
Yeah. Yeah, he
Okay.
could, if Jimmy wanted to, he could put all 3 of his bleed die on me, and I would just be rolling stupid amounts of death. But I do die, and then they would come back to him after I die.
Oh, cool.
Mm.
Pixies backsies. Got it.
Jimmy, you're next.
okay.
Okay,
Let's do-
so.
Please spare me.
I'm going to assume you want to initiate your die, your ultimate.
Please spare me.
Yes, I would love to.
You're going to flip that little cat over, and we're going to add. You now have what is it? What do we call it? We called it your fury, your barbarian fury. So you're going to be rolling this d20, and it acts. It doesn't give you obviously any doubles, singles, or triples, but it's just this much added attack damage to your attack roll. These you don't need these anymore because you have now hit 20. So we'll go ahead and clear these off for you. That's one less thing to keep up with. And you can clear this back to 0. Now, if you want to start over and build that up again and get a second d20, them's is your prerogatives. But
You
I
have
really
a movement of
like
3,
that.
so you could get to anybody to do that
I'm
damage.
so thankful for the options. Thank you.
Yeah.
You could,
Okay,
but you're
so-
probably tired after your weary after your travels, right?
no.
15.
And he
Oh
rolled singles again. Son of a nutcracker. That's a 29 damage roll. That's what that is. 29 damage.
Is that what that is?
Hey, somebody's still above 60 health here. and it's not me.
Additional enemy.
Spoilers.
Down. Bring him down. Bring not me. Don't kill me.
So could I? So do I have
I
the
thought we
cleave?
had something, Jimmy.
Yeah, you have access to cleave. So you could technically take one step to the right and cleave me and Ulasi for
Oh
20.
my gosh.
How about that? I go right there and we just let that fly.
Hold on.
Perfect.
Here,
Wow,
my
that's
man.
really impressive with that mini.
I don't need that. Because she gone. That's a 0.
That's good mini design to be able to.
That was
stand
how
on
much
set like
damage?
29.
Oh my god.
It's gonna be great. It's gonna be great when he just wallops somebody
23?
and the reflect goes off.
Yeah, Chris, it's fine. It's hit points.
Is that it? That's all it is?
Yeah, it's just hit points, guys.
Oh, okay.
Cool. All right, Yawaza, you're up.
Hey, let's attack Bubba, maybe. I don't know.
Jimmy, before you forget, you rolled singles again, so you still get another temporary attack
Oh
die
my
or blood
gosh.
energy for your next turn.
I don't know why you wouldn't take a
Live
temporary
long
attack.
enough for another blood energy. So if you just wanted to spool up, because here's the other thing: if you take another temporary, you're rolling 5 dice. You have that's when your odds really jump up to actually roll a natural alt again, and you would add another d20 to your hand.
Wow.
Well, I got to reflect, so that's pretty cool.
So I would just keep this one that's right
No,
there.
you get another one.
Add to it, bro.
You get another one.
Yeah,
All
we'll
right,
do
what's
that. We'll do that thing.
It's gonna be fun to watch as I'm dead. I'm like Vanera, raise me from the dead.
17.
Advanced healing.
I take
Hurry.
9.
Bring me back.
Oh, did you already roll this, Chris? Was this
Yeah,
your
I did.
actual roll? Oh, my reflect.
I just took the damage from the reflect.
Yeah. All right, so those go away.
I
So I'm not going to kill you from the grave.
Been higher.
I've got a singles, so I can ignite. I need to move first. Get away from Satan.
I don't get it. I'm so nice to everyone. I don't understand.
Right. Yeah.
You
play
and
the
I have
nice
very
guy
different
card.
definitions of nice.
Look, I was just giggling over here with 62 health. Just
Okay,
you know,
I
you
am-
all get rocky.
I am
Y'all
not
I'm doing
work out this sort of
13,
thing.
13 damage to you, and you can have this new fancy die for your collection.
Mm.
And I did singles, so I'll take a temporary attack here.
Yeah. This is about to end bad for me.
And I am done in more ways than one.
14 is pretty good, though. I mean, you're holding on.
I'll just go ahead and roll these if that's cool, everybody.
Wow. Could you
Good
have
die.
more dice?
Oh, I lost one. Oh, yep.
Just roll it. 'cause
Perfect.
I don't know what it was.
5, that's all. Yeah.
Just roll it. Well, or roll them all. That's fine too.
Oh,
Yeah, it might be.
wow.
Sorry.
Oh, wow.
Look at
I
that.
blame. I got to re-roll this
That's
one because it's all
unbelievable.
cockeyed.
Well,
No, just pick it up and drop it.
It's fine.
You are
There you go.
unreal.
So, all right. We
Alright, so
are
three
You
damage.
ever played a dice? You ever played a dice game before?
fun,
And
though.
I'm going to clear these off for you because,
Yeah,
as you
they're
guessed, you got your ult. Now,
I'm
dead.
now the thing is, the reason that you flip this token over is you can choose to not activate it this turn because when you do your ult, it supersedes. Like you don't get to do your ult and a doubles ability and or a singles ability. It is the ability you take. So if you like what you got and you want to do something else this turn and hold on to it, you can. Otherwise, you can turn it on.
I would
right
do. I just hold on to it.
What's that? 10, 11, 12. This is sitting 7, 14.
And let's tell everybody home watching what your headshot is. You're going to roll 3d20. You're going to add the highest die value to your attack this turn in addition to the attack damage that you've got already spooled up
Oh,
over there. And you're going to shoot all enemies with that attack damage.
1.
I see you
I'm
grabbing
dead.
d20s, so I guess we know what you're doing.
No matter what,
Yeah,
I'm dead.
I would hate to have come this far, and just like not. So
All right, give those a little roll ski. Oh, that's the worst. An
What?
8.
Oh, no.
I would like to not roll them.
Yeah, that's what you get.
All right, so 8.
What do you got over here? Plus 12, so you're 20. You're hitting them both for 20.
It's a nat 20.
Oh, see you
Um,
later.
And I'm
It's been
gonna
fun.
1,
Did you get
2,
to put it 2?
3. We're gonna do that.
Wah,
Okay.
wah, wah.
How's it 49.
R.I.P. Yawazi.
All right, so this temporary die goes away. I used it.
Could have had something, Shy Barbarian. You and me.
What is this? 46
What it meant to
versus 29. Now this
And
is where the cards come in.
And I've got burn, so I've got burn.
You got
Oh
burn.
man, I hope that kills you off somehow.
Well, hey, Chris, we get to watch. Hopefully, my reflect die goes off and kills him. Hopefully, your ignite dice kill him, and we just laugh from the grave.
Cannot wait.
I think y'all can pick up all of your cards.
Yeah, mine was already
Jimmy's got
all
one left.
Mine was played.
Oh, how does Jimmy have one left?
No. I saw. Mine's gonna be a 6.
Oh, you had one left.
Yeah, because that was only
Oh, you
that was
both
the
had
only one that
6s.
was left. My last one was a 3. So
Jimmy's
no,
got
it was a 1. It was a 1.
It was a 1.
So then it goes to the next previous card.
Which was a 3 for me.
I guess we'll believe you.
It was.
It was.
This
I
guy,
remember
man,
that.
just re-rolls dice at his whim,
Hey,
picks up all his
hey.
cards.
You gotta
All right.
do what it takes to get the dub.
Well, you're up first then, Belt Pouch.
All right. So what does that even do?
Belt pouch,
add-
that's your new nickname.
Oh, two blood energy. Yeah. Well,
Belt pouch.
it's not new. So
Oh, okay. My bad.
all
I think
right.
this card was made in your honor.
Let's do that. Roll those. I will take 3 more damage. Thank you very much.
So what happens when one of those dice hits the special side again? I forget.
So
The
for
ignite
me,
dice.
It'll do
Oh.
8 damage, and then it'll come back to you. It
8.
clears.
Okay.
It crits and clears.
Yeah, I couldn't remember how much it was.
all right.
Yeah,
So I
he's
hit
got 2 of them.
doubles.
He could end up taking 16 damage just from those 2 dice.
I hit doubles. And so now that I have the multi-shot, is he going to take full and half damage?
No, you don't have any extra targets because you killed us. So
Okay.
sorry.
Yeah, remember
That's
that, Bubba? Remember that?
Okay. So these die, the blue die are like basically useless to me right now.
Yeah. But in the fact that we're all dead.
Yeah. I didn't even get to use them.
It stings every time you say it. Doesn't matter how many times you say it.
As we see you in the lead with the most health, we don't care.
So I'm actually going to mark you.
I'm gonna mark me.
I think that's oh, come on. Tabletop simulator.
It's the worst. I got you, fam.
There you go. Yep, those. Yep, we'll do those too. All right, so we're gonna do that, and then I am going to 2, 3.
You're just gonna go hide in the corner.
I'm gonna try. Hold on.
I'm pretty sure he has charge this round, so you can't escape.
Oh, he does. He
You-
does.
I don't think
100%
it's
he does.
possible to
Is
get
that the
away
free?
from what's about to happen.
He gets to activate the Berserker Helm no matter what.
Yeah,
So that's
there's
great.
no. All right, so back into the hand, I guess. We pick all the cards up.
You will.
I'm gonna
yeah.
pick mine up.
All right, Jimmy.
How
Wouldn't be the
much,
first time.
Nothing, no damage to me. Woo-wee.
Oh, you didn't even shoot him with your damage? You just ran in the corner?
Yes.
What kind of chicken crap
No,
is that?
I marked him. I marked him.
Ooh, big hitter. Ooh.
Right? I mean, I can't mark and do pure shot.
Hey, you
Jimmy
missed a
will-
die, I think, Jimmy.
That one.
Can I just roll this one?
Yeah, for sure. Just give her a roll.
Ooh, that's a big roll.
Oh, man.
Wee.
Wow.
See you later, Bubba.
10, 20,
What is charge?
31, 34.
Wee.
So I can move 5. 1, 2, 3,
You have
4,
a-
5 with the charge, and then my regular movement,
Yeah.
and then nothing got reflected.
Oh, where is that reflect at?
That would have been.
I don't have it.
That would have been how
almost-
you say the perfect time for a reflect.
34, I think, was what we added up.
Oh my
34.
gosh.
Yeah. 34, Jimmy.
I had 43. What's 43 minus 34?
11.
Not enough.
Jeez.
9.
9?
No, I don't. 9, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's been a long
90.
day. 9.
You guys go with
You got
90?
9 left, yeah. Oh,
If you didn't kill me, I could have been helping you with him, you know?
Chris,
Now
your
you kill me?
your ignite dice might kill him.
Let's go. Oh, I'm so
100% they're
freaking
going to kill
ready.
me.
So
100%
ready.
they're going to kill me.
From the grave.
From the grave.
I
This will
hope
be
he
my
goes
greatest
first,
victory yet.
Oh,
and he's
man,
able to do
I am.
damage to Brock, and then Brock rolls, and then he kills himself with a reflect die. That would be just like the perfect combination. All right. Y'all got to pick a card. Jimmy, you get to pick all yours up. In the case that you both play your ones, which is probably about to happen, you'll just do a dice roll off because you don't have a previous card to play from your deck. Jimmy, if you just hover over and hit one over each one of those, it'll just pop right into your hand.
Man. Do I do the one, though? Like, that's...
Unless you have
to.
a card that
I have
does
to.
something else strategic, you got to really kind of look at your options there and see.
I do have one that is somewhat strategic, but I don't know, given my current health situation.
Yeah, not against him. Not against him right now. No. You want to go first and run. But you can't pin him down.
I can't run far enough.
That your mark pays off for you here.
Yeah. All right, you ready?
Oh, look. They both played
Oh,
once.
weird.
Grab a D6 and roll them off, kids.
Oh, man.
A 1.
Perfect. That was perfect.
Smell you later.
Jimmy.
What a dumb game.
Jimmy.
So we're hoping, I guess,
It's a formality, but go on.
You can't mess up. Okay, there's reflect. All right.
Oh, and no
Oh, look,
reflect.
only a 4 on that one.
Why can't I get this to go in the stupid bag?
Well, if you can't get the dice in the bag, then that
I throw it away. That's what I
Yeah,
do.
that's game
See
there,
you
right?
later,
Like,
dice back.
Yeet that out of here. Get out of here.
So is that a 3 then too? I get triple.
Yes.
I think you did it. I
Yes,
think
it
you
is.
did it.
Yes, it is. You just rolled a natural. So had you not just murdered him, you would add another.
Oh,
D-
and he got another ultimate. Might as well roll it. Just see what you get.
yeah, roll it in there. Roll that thing in there. Let's see what because it technically would add to this hand. Not all of them, Jimmy.
3. He got 3. Come on.
Yours went off. I'm going to hold you to that. That is.
He was hot dogging over there with all of his dice. It's ultimate.
Wow.
You did more than 9.
He barely got me. Is that what we're saying?
Yeah.
Barely.
Jimmy, you win with Rock.
GG. Well done.
Hey, you know,
I'm just glad Bubba didn't win after that betrayal.
Right?
Same. Yeah, that would have set a bad precedent for all of our young viewers.
All right, teams.
That's awesome,
That's the PvP tutorial situation. So one of the things that we're designing the game, and I know we're probably at time, so I'll be real quick about this, but I just wanted to show real quick. So what will happen in PvP going forward is you'll have these PvP banes that come in, and this is going to add environmental effects to the arena that do all kinds of crazy stuff. That add blood energy. It can add the blood pit. It's going to add a Bane gladiator that goes around and does stuff. You got this cool dice that you can add and bounce into people's hands. And then this hasn't been revealed yet, but essentially what's going to happen as you kill a boss, one of the raid bosses in the PvE mode, some of their environmental effects from the boss fight will be added to this stack of cards for the PvP Banes. So you're going to evolve your PvP playability as you unlock stuff from the bosses.
So it's legacy PvP.
But legacy is in the fact we're not destroying anything. So
Yeah.
Malvara is our first. Why is this being stupid? It's going to do this on every one of these, isn't it? TTS is just having a fit.
Conniption.
There it went, and I threw it in a drawer.
Yeah.
Oh, there's Malvara's boss card. So that's what the boss card would look like.
wow.
They have their own deck. They have their own cards. Obviously, they've got really sweet minis that will come out. I want this panel to load. So like this panel is. Did it just freeze up on me? No, it didn't. So like this panel would come out, and it is a panel of fire that is going to rotate around the ring, and we have to avoid it, obviously. And Malvara is going to be like chunking us into the middle of it. It's gross. It's a gross fight. But check out Malvara right there. That's a big. how did that bag get over there? That's
Dude, you got a game here.
there's a
It's
lot.
like there's a whole game.
There's a whole other thing going on there. And like I said, there's eight bosses, and you'll go through that gauntlet of bosses to try to, and each one of them have their own set of mechanics and craziness that's going on. Yeah.
So how do we escape this pit of hell? Will we ever get out of this thing? Or are we just doomed to fight forever?
Ooh, Lord. Here we go. Buckle up.
It's funny that you ask. So I don't think I'm ready to show anything, but we'll just say just the last boss. There might be some plot twisting for the last boss.
Intrigue.
That's when you tear up a hero. I got you. Yeah.
These bags just have tons of stuff in it too, by the way. Anyway, I'm not showing anything. But
should we just start pulling things out of these bags for everybody?
No.
Here,
I will tell you real quick. So what's cool about the bosses is so they have this environmental effect. Like this particular boss has these panels of fire that come in and rotate around the arena that we're trying to maneuver around. But they have their own initiative deck, which I think I threw out over here. So like this would be Malvara's initiative deck. So we would give that a shuffle. And they would draw their card, and it would have their initiative when they go in turn, and then also an ability for the boss. So like this one says deal attack damage to all champions in range. They also roll their dice, and they have a single, double, triple menu as well. And so like there's typically like all the layers that we're talking about here kind of fold on top of each other and make this puzzle that you've got to figure out. So Malvara, for one thing, he'll put this debuff on you that gives you this fire blast, and if you get adjacent to another champion, it blows up and it deals 10 damage to both of you. So you have to try to stay away from each other. However, he'll give us a forced movement die, and when that activates on your turn, because he's put that dice into your hand as a debuff, it forces you to move to the closest champion. So then you don't have control of where you're moving. So you got these two things that are like intersecting, and it might also make you move into the fire panel, which is also going around the ring. And then all of these cards are also blasting you for different things like this. Oh, that's the mini ult. That one's gross. Grab two of the highest initiative champions, hit both for attack damage plus a d20, unlimited range, and then that would refresh this deck. So this would flip over,
do it again.
Redone. Yeah, so that's got a little pandemic job to it right there. With how I just ripped it. You know what? Just.
Oh, there we go. Yep. See you later.
Hey, I want to let me buy this game. Give me.
I'm excited, team. I'm excited about this game. I don't know any other game that does like this mechanic with the abilities and stuff. It feels really fresh, which I'm really proud of. But not, sometimes things can be fresh and they're not fun. Just because you made a good puzzle doesn't mean it's a fun puzzle. But I feel like this one's really fun.
Dude, I'm here for it.
Hey, I had a good time.
Yeah.
No, loved it. Yep, great.
Well, of course you did, Jimmy.
You're required to say that.
Yeah.
Because we're face to face, and I appreciate that.
No,
I had a good time.
It's good. So awesome, guys. Well, thank you all for doing this with us tonight on the channel and helping us raise some money for some kids. It's been a lot of fun.
Yeah, absolutely. Thanks for having us.
Our pleasure.
Absolutely.
All right. Well, y'all have a good night, and we'll keep playing some more games.
All right. Have fun.
Peace.
All right, thank you.
Later.
See ya.